And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Rush. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. A give to Elliott. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Colts' 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Rush. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 4th down. Rush. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ryan, a little pop pass, jet sweep. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They run with Hines. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Hines again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. They'll run for it with Hines. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Nyheim Hines punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Here comes the end around as Ryan will just leave this for his wideout. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
On second and very short. Rush. Open man is Noah Brown. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play, they max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, that sack backs Ryan and the Colts up a bit here, facing a 3rd and long.
He's back to throw.
Finding Pittman, and he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Ryan to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.